Think of your mind as a womb where thoughts are generated and implanted into consciousness. I'm going to use this chart. I just made it, so I'm going to put it at the top. And yes, that's a brain at the top, okay? Now, your thoughts, I'm going to break this down. This is going to be so simple. Your thoughts are what you are currently doing right now, what you are currently being right now, and what you currently have right now. Your mind is a womb. It is just like a womb. Thoughts are just like seeds. So thoughts are just like the eggs. Women are born with from anywhere from 1 to 2 million eggs within their uterus. So your mind is the same exact thing. Your mind has all these different thoughts. You have 60,000 thoughts a day. So just as when a woman, if for example, if you have siblings, right? You can look at your siblings and you can literally see aspects. Of course, you want to see similar aspects of yourself, but you can literally see how each sibling may embody certain or more qualities of this parent versus this parent, right? Because during the fertilization aspect, during the implementation aspect, and doing the experience when that child finally comes into the 3D, now you're looking and you're like, oh my God, you have such and such eyes, you have such and such lips. It's the same thing with the thoughts, right? Whenever we create children, we are creating these children with a certain aspect of ourselves, maybe within that time and space, whatever gene has taken over. So your thoughts are high vibrational, medium vibrational, or low vibrational, right? Because it's based off of the experience that you had with your family. Your family shapes your vibrational code. That's how you are attracted to certain environments. It starts through your family. You're not vibrated to your family because you vibrated to the act of pure creation. When a sperm fertilizes an egg, it's just doing the process of life. It's just the evolution. It's just the ecosystem. But now, once you come into awareness, now I'm going to jump down. We already talked about do, be, and have, right? Your thoughts are shaping what you are currently doing, being, and having. Your reality is what? What is real? Your senses. What do you smell right now? What do you see right now? What do you hear right now? What are you touching right now? So your awareness is based around opinions and facts. Your awareness is either objective or subjective. This is when you begin to create the reality that you desire to be in. Because when you are programmed with your subjective awareness, because it stems from your family. So if you were born into poverty, right? Let's use that for an example. Or if you were born to a rich family, you're already aware that money is not an issue. Money is here. Like there's no need to be in scarcity or lack. But vice versa, if you were born into poverty, then there is a limited amount of resources. But this is not a fact. This is just an opinion. Now you begin to, you change your environment by being aware of your thoughts. When you now can be aware of, okay, I don't like how, let's use a heartbreak for an example. You have 60,000 thoughts a day. But if you latch onto this one thought of, he broke my heart, he hurt me, right? I hate him. What are you now feeling with that? The thoughts only create the reality because you are doing it. You are being it. You are having it. These are the emotions. When you do something, that's the action. When you go eat, that's because you felt like you were hungry. So now you took action to get up and go cook yourself some food. So when you have the thought, I hate him, you feel that energy. You feel that resonance of discomfort. Okay, dis-ease is dis-ease in the body. So if you latch onto this thought of I hate this person, you are now behaving in that manner because your body is responding to it. Your body is your GPS. Your body is the guidance system for you to navigate throughout your reality. Your body speaks to you. So when you become aware of how your body is feeling, now you're aware of now you can think. Now you can begin to use rational thinking, critical thinking. Okay, why do I feel this way? Let's now look at opinion versus fact. I feel like I hate this person because they hurt me, right? Is this an opinion or is this a fact? Okay, it could be a fact right now that you are experiencing some pain. You feel some discomfort. But now the opinion is this person did this to me on purpose. It goes back again to our thoughts. We are all operating off of the thoughts that we are having. But these thoughts can be programmed into us during our developmental stages. So if someone has caused you harm, now you're using your reasoning skills to think, is this really who this person is, or is this based off of what they were programmed, what they were taught? They were taught how to be and behave a certain kind of way. This is objective versus subjective. This is when you tap into that energy now. Objectively speaking, you can look at a person's environment. If we both come from the hood and we both have experienced some lack and some scarcity, then looking beyond my own personal feelings and now tapping into impersonal and unbiased, I can see how you may have behaved in this way based off of the fear and the lack of not being able to survive, which goes to that do be have. We're not doing certain things, so we think we can't be certain things, so we think we can't have certain things. But again, this is how you switch it. You switch it. Once you become aware, awareness is the first key to have anything you want, because now you're aware of these thoughts. You're aware of the responses that your body is giving. Okay. And when we look at the bottom, I put self-esteem, because self-esteem is merely your value of self. How worthy do you think you are? This is where it gets deep. This is how you change your reality. Because if you are having thoughts that I can't have this, that's an opinion. That's not a fact. Who said you can't have it? Oh, you come from a poor family, so someone's telling you you could never be a singer because look at where you come from. The fact is, okay, yeah, I come from a poor family. That's a fact, right? But the opinion is you saying I can't be something. That's your opinion. That's not a fact, because our thoughts are seeds. Now, when we are aware of the thoughts that are eating us alive, and if you download my free course below, Master Reality, I did update it. But for those of you who remember, I was talking about the self-critic as well, the critic within yourself. When you can become aware of the thoughts that are criticizing you, now you are doing something about it. You are having a pattern interrupt. You are interrupting these thoughts and these emotional charges to the thought, right? You think, let's use weight loss. Okay, I lost 75 pounds, right? Beautiful. I love my body, period. So 75 pounds overweight, 210 pounds. The thoughts of, oh, I'm going to be this big for forever. I'll never be flexible, baby. I could do a split on the... So now you are aware of, this is not true. That's an opinion. So what? I went my entire life up until this point being overweight. Now I can do something about it. This thought of me being overweight, how about I go to the gym? Oh, now I'm embodying, now I'm being a gym girly. Now I feel good. Now I am doing the action. I am being that of which I desire to have. And I'm having it right now. I'm having my way right now. I'm having my way with my life. I'm having my way with this money. I'm having my way with these relationships. You are do, be, and have now through the awareness of what your thoughts are. These are seeds. When you attach onto a thought and you neutralize it, and you fertilize it. When you attach onto a thought and you begin to fertilize this thought of your higher self, of what you desire to have. Because when we externalize our power and we wait, there's a great verse in the Bible. I don't know the verses, but I grew up in the church, so with so many stories I remember. But long story short, guy on a boat or drowning, can't swim. Somebody sent him a boat. God sent the boat 3 times. He said, I'm gonna wait for God to send me a boat. The boat came. You have to do, you have to be the action, you have to take forth and go about it. This is why we have so many seeds, right? We have so many thoughts, right? You done got 3 boats, right? You have to eventually attach onto something, and you have to implement it, and you have to water it, and you have to trust it. But there's more where that came from. If you just go ahead and jump on it and go forward and have that courage, you are elevating your own internal state of being, because you're not just sitting. When you sit stagnated waiting for the perfect time, you're going to constantly wait. Success is doing. Success is learning from any mistake that you may have. So if you have these negative thoughts, but you want to change your reality, you have to start with trusting yourself. I have a formula: non-negotiable nirvana, triple N's. This is my formula. Anyone who comes onto my show, I have a show too. Check the links below. Anyone who gets interviewed on my show, they get a free PDF form for my formula. But it's very simple. It's the same premises. You have to trust yourself. You have to coach yourself. That's step 1. Number 2 is a list of the things you desire and the things that you do not want to have. This goes back to those thoughts. If you're constantly having thoughts of the things that bother you, why not have thoughts now of the things that you actually desire to have? Now, those are the 2 basic steps, because step 3 is now implementing step 1 and step 2. Trusting yourself. Coaching yourself is using that rational thinking, your critical thinking. Who said I cannot have? Who said I cannot be? Who said I cannot express myself the way that I desire to be? Who said that? We are the student teaching self-mastery. We are the student teaching self-mastery. We teach ourselves through the awareness of our thoughts, through the awareness of what our self-esteem is. You get to put a price on what you are worth. Meaning you get to choose the places that you go, the experiences that you have, all through knowing what is your non-negotiable nirvana. What are your non-negotiables so you can feel that nirvana? That is my formula. That is what I created. What is your non-negotiables to experience your nirvana? I've been doing this my entire life unconsciously until I became consciously aware of, wow, I am creating my own reality. We create our own reality. Know what it is that you desire to have. Okay, implement it, do it, be it, and have it now. And don't be afraid. Peace, love, and darkness. Check out my show. A new show will be posted every Wednesday. Tomorrow, we have a lovely guest. I'm so excited. And I love you all. If you would like to be on my show, go ahead and email me. There is a process to see if you qualify, if it's virtual. But I do in-person interviews. So if you're in the Atlanta area, go ahead and see where I'll be next week, because it's going to be lit. Peace, love, and darkness. I will see you soon. Stay rich, wet, and wet. Dangerous. Deuces.
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick.